It isn't always easy to find the time to make a healthy meal. Best Dressings is looking to change that. They want to make fresh and healthy the norm for families everywhere. Their subscription plans make it simple to choose the salad dressings and toppings that your family likes best to be delivered weekly directly to your home. What their plans lack in lettuce, vegetables, or nutritional value, they make up for in liquid volume of your favorite dressings. Try Best Dressings today with a risk-free 17-day trial with the promo code NomNoms, Me Want Nom Noms, and get dressing today.
Welcome to Kansas City Revival, your guide to arts and culture in the greatest city in the western half of Missouri. I'm your host, Agatha Quilton Katz. Later in the program, we have Elliot Hintermeister speak with Missouri poet Arlene Davenport, and Tom Timley speaks with food truck owner Josh Beefley. But first, we'll meet with local art framer Slip Whitley. Hi, Slip.
Hi. It's nice to be here.
Thank you so much for being here and talking to us about your art framing.
Oh, yeah, it's a pleasure. I'm happy to be here. It's my passion.
Art framing is your passion?
Oh, yeah, I love it.
It's amazing. So I have heard that for years now you have been framing...
What was that? Did you hear that? No,
I didn't hear anything.
No, that's fine. I'm sure I didn't.
Is there something in here?
No, I thought I heard something.
I'm going to go on with my first question, though.
Yeah.
So for years now, you have been working on making frames, custom. You've been doing it out of your home, but I heard recently you opened your own framing business in the West Bottoms, adjacent to the Edge of Hell.
Yep. That wonderful Kansas City haunted house, and but it turns out it's also on an Indian burial ground, so that's been
your businesses or the Edge of Hell.
My business specifically, very small burial ground that my business is on. Leave this place.
All right.
I'm sorry. Is your producer whispering to me?
I don't hear anything. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. It's normal.
Slipper, you're right. You're sweating a lot. Are you okay? Do you need some water? We can take a break.
No, I'm good. I'm happy to be here. I love my job.
So my next question is, some say that framing is a lost art. What would you say to people that think that custom framing and building frames with your own two hands is a lost art?
The old frames if we could go to a museum, you see these beautiful frames with these beautiful old paintings, and no one does that really anymore. So I really wanted to do that. And okay. All right, your producer's playing jokes on me.
What are you talking about, Slip?
Nothing.
Are you okay?
It's my imagination. You ever feel like you're being watched?
Not often, no. Not really.
I'm being watched all the time as I open this business.
So, you brought some paintings in with you today, I saw.
Yeah, I've got
and
a few with me.
those will be viewable on our website. We'll post photos of those.
Idea. I don't think you should take pictures of these.
Well, we're going to be talking about them, so we want to make sure that...
Every time I try to take a picture, the camera breaks. I've gone through 4 cameras.
How do you...
You hear that? Are you hearing?
No, I'm not hearing any... Okay. I'm not sure what you're talking... Can you just tell us about the frame you have? You want this piece right here you brought is beautiful. Yes. Can you talk a little bit about that piece?
This painting is called Girl with Knife in Neck by Franz Gruber. And the fun thing about this painting is the entire time I was making the frame, the eyes of the dead girl were following me around.
That's like an optical illusion that artists use, right?
Watching. Yeah, it's an illusion. Yeah, that's what I tell myself.
I mean, it's a beautiful piece. Who did you say it was by?
Franz Gruber.
And then the other piece that you brought is also that same artist, correct? Or is that a different artist?
No, it's the same artist. It's called Baby with Big Scary Eyes Poking Out. Baby with Big Scary Eyes Poking Out in the Mirror Behind It. It's also by Franz Gruber.
And I guess that would explain the imagery of the baby in the mirror. Just the eyes.
You hear babies crying when you look at it, I guess.
I don't hear any... Yeah. What are you hearing?
He was a serial
Is there
killer.
feedback in your headphones?
I'm fine.
That I'm not aware of?
I'm used to it. But yeah, Franz Gruber turns out was a notorious serial killer in the
really?
1600s. Yep.
Really? Okay.
That's so his paintings are seen as quote unquote cursed.
Cursed. Okay.
Yeah, but that's not real. That stuff's not real.
No, it's not real. There's some other pieces you brought that are clearly from a different artist, though. Can you tell us about these pieces over here?
Yeah, this one's called Demons in the Cereal Box by Jose Buchanan. One of those rare oval paintings with an oval frame. Those are fun to make. They take more time and they're more expensive, but
They seem complicated.
Yeah, I don't like looking at this one very much.
It seems that you don't look at any of. I haven't seen you once look at the pieces that you're.
I like to focus on the frames. The pieces themselves are brought in by interesting people.
Do they seek you out specifically, or
it seems I've earned a reputation for working with art that's.
What is that reputation? Can I ask?
It's working with artwork that's either been banished or owned by disturbing people. You know, like a village is like, that's gotta go. That's bringing bad things, and plagues, and voices, and so many voices, and it's gotta get out of here. And then it winds up in my shop, and gosh darn, it needs a new frame.
It seems as though you're a little bit like they're upsetting to you, these pieces.
Wildly upsetting.
Is there a reason that you work with this particular? You could branch out to other artists and other types of work.
You know, I go where the work takes me, and if that means, you got to work with a painting called "Monsters Are Real and They're Watching You Sleep" by Bill Gordy, then you have to frame that painting.
Understood. Well, I mean, you do beautiful work. You do beautiful work.
So I hate these voices.
What voice? What are you?
Nothing.
Voices? I'm not hearing it.
They're very convincing though when they tell you to do things.
What? Who is? What?
Nothing. The producer's probably very convincing.
Our producer is out.
Something just touched my leg.
No. What? There's nothing in here.
You feel breath on your neck?
Slip.
Okay, I gotta go.
Slip.
I've got lots of paintings. Lots of paintings need to be framed.
Slip.
I'll see you later.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for having me.
Okay. Well. Okay. Well, Slip has left the room, so that concludes our interview with Slip, and now we'll be moving on to our interview with Arlene Davenport, and we'll be right back. This episode of Kansas City Revival is brought to you by Sweet Man. Do you want sweets delivered directly to your door? Call the Sweet Man. He's in your neighborhood. He's got sweets ready for you. He's the Sweet Man. Get 100% off your first purchase by entering the code. He's standing outside your door right now on the website sweetman.net.
This episode of Kansas City Revival is brought to you by Frog Boy. Look, over there. Is that a frog? Is that a boy? No, it's Frog Boy. Frog Boy only deals in the finest and most verdant frogs. Frogs you can trust. Hop on down to our website and enter the promo code Not Your Grandfather's Frogs and get a free frog phone on us. Frog Boy, it's exactly what you think it is. We now bring you back to Kansas City Revival already in progress on Q95 The Wolf.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Elliot Hintermeister, filling in for Agatha Quilton Katz. This week, we've got a wonderful guest in line. She has recently won, for poetry, the Onyx Bouquet of Missouri Prize and released a book called Monday Malfunction. Please welcome to the studio, Arlene Davenport. Arlene, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Now, I understand that you brought us a couple samples of your work, but we'll get to that at some point.
I did.
Yeah. So please tell me about Monday Malfunction. What was your motivation?
Well, I wrote this during COVID. That was a hard time for everyone. It was like every day felt like a Monday. Do you know what I mean?
I do.
And
I do.
It was rough, and so I sort of just wrote down my everyday thoughts, my everyday feelings, and that's sort of what it was. It was just sort of almost like a journal of my Monday thoughts.
Okay. Now, if I understand correctly, you didn't. You've got a different poem. Our passion was just a ghost.
I do,
and that's what won you the Onyx Bouquet Award.
It did.
Yeah. How did that? How did that change your life? I mean, that's a big deal in the Missouri poetry world.
Oh, oh my God!
You're a household name.
I was floored that I won that award.
You've got people coming up to you on the street, I'm sure.
I do, and it is overwhelming. Let me tell you, it is a lot.
Oh, I believe it.
But the whole thing was sort of like a big fresh baked lasagna for me. It was just so lovely and warm, and it was delicious. Really, the whole award. It really did. It changed my life. It really did.
Wonderful. Tell me about Monday Malfunction. Like I said before, I understand you've brought a few sample poems.
I did.
Care to?
Would you like to hear a selection?
I would love to. That sounds fantastic.
Fantastic. Well, I'm going to start with the very first poem in the book.
Oh, wonderful.
It's called "A Ship in Troubled Waters." May purgatory come upon us, an instant, a moment. There is only panic. I beg for forgiveness. You once promised me for eternity, to forever depart, just as Nirmal was banished to Abu Dhabi.
I'm not going to lie, that cuts deep to my core.
Oh, thank you.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
That means a lot.
Who are your influences? Who, along the way, helped you realize your own voice?
Oh, that's a great question. There is a fantastic Kansas poet, poet laureate. His name was Will Lerner, great poet. And Jim Carroll is a fantastic inspiration for me. Another inspiration for me is Jim Davis, fantastic writer, author.
Yes.
Illustrator.
Yes. I mean, an artist is never truly singular in their pursuit.
Oh, it's so true.
Right. Okay. Could I have you read more of your poetry?
I would love to. So this next piece is called "Elephants Always Remember." They say, all good things must end. As I clasp my hands and grieve, I cry for love. Connected for always, you said, I weep for time, for I may never believe elephants always remember. But John Arbuckle's birthday is always forgotten.
It's beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. That one cuts deep for me. Let me just tell you. I can't get into the personal reasons why this one is so important to me, but it's a deep one. Let me just tell you.
It sounds like it. I don't pretend to be an expert. That's why I've got you here, right?
Thank you.
Yeah. I hope you don't mind. I've prepared something of a lightning round.
Oh, all right.
This might not be relating to poetry, but if you're game, I'd like to hear your answers. All right?
All right.
Okay, well, let's get into it. Favorite fish, or to eat or otherwise?
Oh, salmon.
Salmon? Okay, all right. If you had to eat one of your poems, which would it be?
Oh, man, that is a doozy. It would probably be a Lamenting Lasagna. I wrote that one in 2017. That was long before COVID, you see. So, but it's a good one.
Awesome. All right. And last question: Goose pimples or bumps?
Pimples. No, sir. Bumps for me, sir.
I understand. All right. Thank you for playing along with my lightning round.
Absolutely.
Yeah, great. So we don't have a whole lot of time left, but I would love it if you would go through one more of your poems, if you've got any.
I would love
that
to.
you'd like to share.
So this last one's called Ode to Odie. It's a short one, but it's I think you're gonna like it. Monday malfunction. A slobbery Odie is kicked by mean Garfield.
So I have to ask. I hear. I'm catching some references to an Odie, a Nermal.
Yes, sir.
A John.
You got it.
Would you care to elaborate? Are these childhood friends? Are they family members? Would you care to elaborate?
Oh no, it's from the comic book Garfield. The Garfield, Garfield, like Jim Davis Garfield.
Yes, like lasagna.
It's from Garfield.
Mondays.
Yep.
Bill Murray.
You got it. I mean,
Okay.
those movies were garbage, but I mean, yeah, that Garfield, yes.
Wonderful. That is fantastic. Well, Arlene, I believe that we have run out of time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for having
today.
me. This was a pleasure.
And I wish you all the best.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
I wish you nothing but no Mondays.
I wish you nothing but giant piles of lasagna.
Oh my God, if only.
Well, thank you again.
Thank you.
Need cookware? Impress your family? Want to cook well? We have you covered so good. Check Only Pans. We sell pans for cooking all your foods. Please consider tipping your pan provider. Photos welcome. Onlypans.biz.
Be sure to stick around for BBC NewsHour, where they ask the tough questions.
Bert Chansley here with a goose. Tell me, what are your thoughts on Brexit? Fascinating. Hard to argue with that. Now tell me, if you had your biscuits, how would you suggest approaching climate change? By Jove, I think that would do it. Last question. Is God real? And if so, how will I make amends to dear sweet Mummy? Mummy, I'm so sorry. I've been a bad, bad boy. Thank you so much for your time.
Welcome back to the program. I am Tim Tomley, of course. You know, with bars and clubs reopening, we were curious about the state of late-night food. I sat down with the local food truck owner to find out more. Josh Beefley, thank you for giving me some time today.
Thanks for meeting with me, Tim. Or is it Tom?
It's Tom.
Tom, nice to meet you, Tom.
Likewise. So tell me a little bit about your food truck here.
Well, thanks. Yeah, thanks for coming to check it out, man. It's called Ham Spam. Thank you, ma'am.
That's a great title for a food truck. I love the name.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's literally, we serve all meat dishes. You're going to love it.
Only meat dishes.
Literally only meat.
Where did your passion for cooking come from?
Well, God, like right after I graduated college, which was a wicked time, bro. So like I loved going out to the bars with my boys, right? And afterwards, we would just like we'd be wrecked, right? And you'd see all those food trucks out there, and you'd just be like, "Yeah, I want to get 2 of those." And I just loved
2 of those trucks, or 2 items from those trucks.
what. Yeah,
The truck is bright red, with 2 menus on both sides of the truck, although there's only 1 window for ordering. There's also a menu on top of the truck that Josh later informed me was for people to order while standing on top of the truck. Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, what kind of? So it's all meat dishes.
It's all meat dishes.
Where do you get your meat?
The store.
Oh, just the grocery store.
Just like wherever you can get it, bro.
Yeah,
like,
okay, that's
you
fine.
got some meat, I got some meat. Hey.
Well, so what are you making now? Tell me a little bit about this dish here.
Well, this is one of our most popular items. It's our take on the BLT,
Okay.
but ours is the bacon lamb turkey.
He pulls out 3 very large trays from the warmer, each big enough to sled on. From each tray, he grabs one handful and slops it on a plate. There's a loud thud.
And that's it. It's just literally bacon, lamb, and turkey.
I'm looking at a plate with strips of bacon, a mutton chop,
Yes.
and a turkey leg.
Yeah.
How much do you charge for something like this?
Oh, I don't know. About $14.95.
That's it. That's
Yeah,
it for this.
yeah.
This is 19 pounds of meat, I would guess. But roughly, I'm guessing. I'm not obviously I haven't measured this.
Well, we take, it's a business, right? So, like, you got to take food costs into account. You got to figure out labor and all of that
Yeah,
stuff.
it's
But we think that that's about, me and my dad. He's my accountant. We think that that's about the right amount to charge. We gotta feed my bros, right?
Do you have other investors? Are your bros investors in this company?
If by investor you mean biggest customers, then hell yeah, bro.
What's your signature dish?
I think our signature. Oh man, you're talking my language now. That's gonna be the moons over my spammy. All right. So like, it's just like spam laid out like bread, right?
Okay.
But instead of eggs, it's just 2 burger patties.
Oh, that's the whole thing.
That's it.
That's the whole moons over my spammy.
Moons over my spammy.
Okay.
It's delicious, bro.
Yeah, that looks like food.
It is. It's delicious food. People love it. I mean, it's 4 a.m.
Is this
so
your most?
Of course,
This is your most popular dish.
it's up there. Yeah.
So it's 4 a.m. now. When did you set up today?
We got here at about 3:47.
A.m.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just
13 minutes ago?
I just got out of the bar, so I walked over to my
Wait,
truck
so-
and started serving food.
You came here, went to the bars, and then now the bars are closing, and then you went to your truck and started serving people. That's what you do.
Well, I mean, you gotta get the people where they are, right? That's like business 101.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
That's very smart. And where can one go to find out more information about where you're going to be and when?
I mean, we'll show up wherever the party's at. If my buddy Dougie over there is throwing
Excuse me.
yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm
what's up?
sorry.
A very visibly drunk woman seemingly appears out of nowhere. She's got both of her shoes in her hands and one of her breasts is out, but not like in a hot way. She approaches us. Her mascara is running.
Are you serving food right now?
Yeah, you want something?
Oh my god.
Don't
Yeah.
mind me, I'm just here for NPR.
You wanna try some of our steak fries? People love them.
Steak fries.
Yeah, they're literally just pieces of steak cut into the shape of
Can I
fries.
get one of these? It looks like a moon's over my spammy.
You got it. What's your name? I gotta write down the name for the order so I can call you out.
My name is Belinda.
You got it, Belinda. I'll call out your name when your order's ready.
Excuse me, Belinda, can you take a few questions for Kansas City Revival?
Oh my god, pressure.
Oh, no pressure at all. I just want to ask you a couple things.
Okay.
I'm doing a piece on this food truck.
Wow, really?
Yeah, Josh Beefley's food truck, which is called, what is it called, by the way?
Ham spam, thank you, ma'am.
Ham spam, thank you, ma'am. So have you seen this food truck around before?
Yeah, I have. Yes, I have.
Is this your first time here?
It's my first time.
Are
I'm
you-
so excited. I'm wasted.
Are you excited to
Yeah,
eat the food? Are you excited to eat
Get
the food or to talk to me?
I'm excited about both. I'm so excited. I'm so excited right now.
Oh, that's fine. Well, why did you order moons over my spammy? Why did that sound appealing to you at 4 in the morning?
Are you kidding me right now? It's 2 beef patties on some spam.
Well,
Are you reading? Do you
If I may
see
be
it?
so bold as to ask, how old are you?
I mean, Tom, you know what? You don't have to answer that. Tom, I get
Thank you. 'Cause
I get the
don't want
feeling,
to.
bro, that like you've got a problem with food.
No,
maybe?
I'm just a reporter. I report the facts. That's it.
Okay. Well,
Some
how about
facts are a
this
little
fact?
confusing, though.
Well, how about this fact? My food is delicious. God, why am I going country? Sorry. Well, how about this fact, bro? My food's delicious. You best get on the meat train, the midnight meat train.
Choo-choo.
Yeah, thank you, Belinda. You best get on the midnight meat train and why do I keep going country?
It's late.
You best get on the
It's
midnight
late for
meat train,
everybody.
bro, because this train is taking off from the station and it's gonna fly halfway around the world, and you're gonna be sad that you missed out on the ground floor of this fantastic business. All right, bro.
Honestly.
So I
All
missed
right,
out on
bro.
the ground floor of the meat train that's flying around the world. Got it.
It's a sensation.
Okay, no, I agree.
Hey, metaphors are not my strong suit. Meat is.
Well, I can't interview you without trying the product. So what dish do you recommend I try?
Well, I'm gonna give you a BLT, bro.
And that's again bacon, lamb.
Bacon, lamb, and turkey.
Bacon, lamb, and turkey.
You're gonna love it.
How do you eat this?
With your mouth, dummy.
What's wrong with this guy?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Diego!
All right. Well, Josh, you're clearly busy.
We're drunk.
Sorry, I just saw my friend
He doesn't
Diego
know how to
out
eat.
there. Yeah.
He
Just
doesn't
saw
know
my
how to
friend
eat.
Diego.
You're
Was
obviously very busy. Thank you for sitting down with me and talking to me today.
Thanks for having
Oh
me,
my
bro.
god, this is so good.
Thanks for having me, bro.
You guys
Tell
have
your
a great
friends. Tell your friends.
Patties. Beef
All right.
patties.
Take
Beef
care.
patties.
Beef patties.
Bye-bye now. The chant of beef patties goes on for many more hours. Hundreds of people join in. This food truck is very popular. Another successful evening for Josh Beefley and Ham Spam Thank You Ma'am. This is Tom Timley reporting for Kansas City Revival.
That concludes today's episode of Kansas City Revival. I'm Agatha Quilton Katz, and we'll see you next time.